It's been quite an eventful time for women's basketball. Last Sunday, we saw the NCAA Women's National Championship game between Iowa and South Carolina break viewing records. And this Monday is the WNBA draft in Brooklyn. So let's discuss the draft and everything surrounding women's hoops. We're going to do it with the head of basketball for Athletes Unlimited, my good friend Megan Perry, who joins me now. Meg, how's it going?
Hey, Dex, it's going great. Thanks for having me.
Having you again. This is your third time, I believe, on with me, right? I think it's your third time. Yeah, we've done 3 times. Okay, I like this. And
I'm family. I'm family.
You're family. We don't have to say the third time's the charm because, you know, we always bring it every time. But, Meg, I want to talk to you about a bunch of stuff. And the NCAA Women's Championship game delivered 18.9 million viewers across ABC and ESPN, which marks an 89% increase in viewership year over year. And for the first time ever, the women's title game topped the men's title game in ratings. So how do you think this success reflects the overall growth of women's basketball?
Oh, man, it's so exciting. What an exciting time for women's basketball. I mean, women's sports in general, it's the place to be. But when you think about women's basketball, I'm so excited by the numbers that are coming out of the NCAA tournament because those that have been working in women's basketball, like myself, for a number of decades, planted some seeds a long time ago. We knew the product was good. We knew it just needed some investment and a little bit more validation to see it grow. And what we're seeing now with the viewership up, I mean, literally every metric just about up this season, it's because people have invested. It's because people have told the stories of these dynamic women. And that is something that we know is going to stick and just draw people more. So I'm so excited about where the game is, how it's continuing to grow, and how it's become mainstream conversation.
Yeah, absolutely has. There were tons of people just talking about the women's championship game everywhere I went, so you're seeing it become mainstream conversation. Now, speaking of mainstream conversation, can't talk about the game right now without talking about Caitlin Clark. She's been a standout player in college basketball. What impact do you think she will have on the WNBA and women's basketball as a whole?
I think first we talk about the business, right? There's a Caitlin Clark effect that we saw during the NCAA tournament. And I think that hopefully that fan base and the mania, if you will, around Caitlin Clark will follow into the league because, I mean, you see what she can do at the college level. And I think, yes, like every single pro, I know it's a hot topic, there is going to be a transition period, but her game, she is well equipped to thrive at the next level. So I am excited about what she's going to do on the floor, the fan base that's going to come and tune in and be drawn into the WNBA, because we know once you get a taste of it, you put your butt in the seat, you turn on your television, you're going to want more, and you're going to keep coming back.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be exciting to see. She's projected to be obviously the #1 overall pick in the WNBA draft to go to the Indiana Fever. And speaking of the WNBA draft, with that approaching, I'm curious for you, which players do you like in this draft class? What are your thoughts on the current talent pool and how it might shape the future of the league?
Oh, well, how much time do we have? Because, you know,
we got some time.
Cool. I tell you, the pool is deep. And I have to say, I'm so excited about it. Earlier in my career, I spent time in the league office and I oversaw our talent evaluation process and worked to help coordinate WNBA draft. And what's really exciting, and we hear about the breadth and depth of the draft class, but I'll tell you what I have my eye on. There are a number of quality bigs that are hard to find, I think. Quality bigs, in addition to guards like, you know, Caitlin Clark. We love to see that, but I'm excited about Camila Cardoso. I love her game. I think Aaliyah Edwards could definitely stick to a team and make an impact. We have some real bigs in this draft class that I think are going to help ground the game. And, you know, where the game is going, it's very perimeter oriented these days, but you got to have a couple bigs to ground on the interior. And there's some great options in this draft class.
I am a huge Camila Cardoso fan. I think she's an excellent two-way player, tremendous defensively, and just a beast on the board. So I can't wait to see what she does in the W because I think she's been amazing through her college career at South Carolina. And Megan, I got to give you some love. Congratulations on another successful season with Athletes Unlimited. Can you share some highlights from this most recent basketball season? Because I know you're very proud of what went on this past season. So share with the folks some highlights from this AU season.
Oh yeah, AU Pro Hoops. We kicked off our season February 15th and wrapped on March 23rd, and super proud of the product that we put on the floor. 70% of our roster included WNBA talent. So you had some of your favorites on the floor competing for that #1 spot to be crowned the AU Pro Hoops champion. Alicia Gray was crowned the champion of this season, and we were so excited about her play on court. I mean, she was dynamic. We welcomed a couple rookies. You'll see Haley Jones that joined, had a fantastic season. Kelsey Mitchell had some breakout performances. Tiffany Mitchell as well, you'll see for the Connecticut Sun this season, had really great AU Pro Hoop seasons. And so we're excited. Everything is up as it relates to AU. Our viewership increased over 123%. So, but as far as women's basketball and what AU Pro Hoops is doing, I think we're right where we need to be to continue to help grow this game and provide an opportunity for women like Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, and others that are entering their professional stage and need a place to play domestically 5-on-5. AU Pro Basketball is the place where they can do that. And so I'm excited about what we're building and what's next.
Yeah, definitely excited about next. I said it this year. I didn't do it. I got to get down next year to come and see. So, that invite I know is always there for me. I got to come and check out AU Hoops next season. Now, when we talk about growing the sport of women's basketball, Megan, so much of the discussion comes down to media coverage, right? But money, it's also a factor here. What are your thoughts on the current state of funding and sponsorship for women's basketball, and how do you think it can be improved?
Well, we're excited about the moment, this moment, but the movement is really what it's all about. And so I am excited about the renewed energy and the investment and attention towards women's basketball, but we need more. And I think this year was a giant step forward to help people understand that it is more than worthy, that there are tremendous storylines, there are dynamic women. Women are some of your best marketers as it relates to social media and how we engage with our audiences. If you are not investing in women, you are missing a potentially probably $1 billion opportunity as women's sports continues to grow. So I'm just excited about where we are, but I think there's got to be more. We got to keep the same energy and grow that.
Yeah, definitely keep that same energy around women's sports. And my final thing for you, Meg, is what message do you have for young girls and aspiring athletes who look up to players in the WNBA and Athletes Unlimited and are they have the desire to take the game to the next level? What's your words of wisdom for them?
Yeah, for those young ladies, I would say follow the game. Be not only get in the gym, work on your game, but be a student of the game. Get to understand who these women are. What do they do behind the scenes? What are they doing for their training? Follow the game, watch them, tune in, come see them live if you can. There's so much you can take from just being close to the game. So I encourage young girls that aspire to be a Caitlin Clark, to be an Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, they aspired some legends of our game. Caitlin Clark wanted to be like Maya Moore. So come and get close to them. And I think that will help you grow in your journey, in your basketball journey.
Definitely come out and see the game. Good to see the legends of the game and then try to push it forward yourself. Nothing wrong with that. A legend in her own right. That is Megan Perry, the head of basketball for Athletes Unlimited. Megan, good to talk some women's hoops with you. Also the WNBA draft. Hopefully I will see you very soon.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dex. See you soon.